So the question is, how do I think that mental health advocacy in this department really has changed the department? And I really need to emphasize that in this department, we've been addressing this for the last 8 years. So that's a really long time. I do believe we are kind of a leader in the nation among chemistry departments to really address this. And I think it's really had a major change on the department, because it's not just one person who's been doing this, but we started this very, very small, but it's been growing and growing. The graduate students have been part of this whole initiative from the very, very start. We've worked with professionals, with our university mental health services on this. And the people in this department really have been buying into. You'll probably hear about our safety moments at the start of every departmental seminar in this department and in some other places. When I, as a director of graduate studies, do a safety moment for a departmental seminar, I am talking about stress and mental health. I do a stress and mental health safety moment, and it's well accepted in the department. I think everybody in the department, actually from the students to the faculty to the staff, we are actually all proud that we are a leader in this. And it's really cool. When I go across the university, I work for some of the faculty governance and Senate governments here on campus. When they are talking to me, a lot of people know that chemistry is a leader in this field. When 5 years ago we had a new program on campus, Mental Health Advocates, I was asked to be part of the first year of the first cohort of mental health advocates. Now we have 4 mental health advocates in the department, and I didn't have to ask one person. All the people who stepped up and wanted to be a mental health advocate, they just decided themselves, I should do this, and I'm interested, and I'm going to ask the organizers for this if I can do this. I think that's the spirit in this department. So we all buy into it. We all feel that the stress is unavoidable. The graduate school is hard. Graduate school is stressful, but we can avoid unnecessary stressors. And I think faculty have learned to really believe also that if we are reducing unnecessary stress, students can be happier and more productive. I mean, what more would you want? So I do think that's really something that the whole department believes in now. And even as my time as Director of Graduate Studies actually this summer goes to the end, and there will be a new Director of Graduate Studies, this is now part of our culture in the department, so this will stay on. I'm really proud that we are a department that is really very distinguishable in that aspect. So what makes the University of Minnesota so special to me? I think, first of all, it's the department and the department and the department. We really are very, very unique because we're so collaborative in spirit here. And collaborative, I really mean that in every single facet. It's, of course, collaborative in the term of research, but then it's also very collaborative when it comes to anything else, just as, for example, diversity. We've got a diversity committee that has faculty on it, that has staff on it, that has postdocs on it, graduate students, undergraduate students. We really do these things together. When it comes to mental health, we have the community of chemistry graduate students who works on this, with the Director of Graduate Studies, with other faculty members, with the diversity committee, with staff members that are interested in this. So we all buy into this together. I do think another thing that really makes this place a cool place is that we really believe that it's not just kind of the top that needs to lead the department. It's not just the department head and maybe a Director of Graduate Studies who needs to get this or keep this rolling, but it's really a belief that everybody contributes, everybody has an opportunity. And I think that you see from all the student groups that are active here. And what always pleases me enormously is when some of our students have kind of really soaked up that spirit of leadership and they bring it across the university. So I'm, for example, thinking about this diversity group of graduate students in our College of Science and Engineering. That group, CAUSE, it's named, that group was co-founded by one of our chemistry graduate students. The current president of SACNAS is a graduate student in our department. When I look at our stress and mental health initiative, we've actually published, we're one to the best of our knowledge, we're the only chemistry department that has published on stress and mental health in graduate school. And go and look at the authors there. It's all graduate students, and then there's kind of one faculty member there and 3 professionals from our university mental health services, because we work in a collaborative manner with professionals in that field. And the other cool thing, it really pays off if our students are leaders. I go back to that paper that I just mentioned. First author, Maral Moussavi, got the PhD in this department. Where is she now? She's an assistant professor in her first year at the University of Southern California. I've heard similar things, for example, from the joint safety team. In the joint safety team, people learn a lot about how we make a safer department. We've had companies who hired some of our students who told us, we hired you because your students have these leadership experiences. It all comes together. It's like we do things in a collaborative manner, people feel engaged. That's a cool thing in our department.